Hey guys.
Hi guys.
So I'm using Jade for this video because she has a very innocent expression, and that's really what this whole thing has been about, is protecting the innocence of children in our community. So this whole thing has been very upsetting, and it's more upsetting now because I logged on to YouTube this morning and I noticed that Scharla of Dream Angels Reborn, who was the person that was brave enough to bring this to everyone's attention, who missed the video, thankfully, when it was up, she had made all her videos private. And I contacted her, I reached out to her, and I said, hey, what's going on? And she told me that someone had contacted her and said that they spoke for the Reborn community, quote unquote, and that she needs to take her video down because it's too graphic. So I have a couple things to say about that. Number one, if you think that that's too graphic, just be really glad that you didn't see this video that was uploaded. I mean, I think it's very important for people to know what was on that video. Just to say there was nudity or it was explicit or it was inappropriate, that does not cover the content of this video. This video was disgusting. It was appalling. It was adult baby fetish porn, and that to me sounds like these individuals find children erotic in some way. It's dangerous, it's frightening, it's appalling, it's all of those things. So I really commend Scharla for bringing that to everyone's attention. I'm certain that it was not easy for her to discuss what was in that video. No one wants to talk about that kind of stuff. And I think it was very brave of her to come forward and say, look, this was posted in this community and we need to be aware that this sort of thing can happen and keep our children safe. So I want to say thank you to Scharla for bringing that to everyone's attention. I didn't see the video, thankfully, but because of Scharla, I know that it was uploaded. I know what it contained, and it's a wake-up call, I think, for everybody. And I would like to say to this individual who contacted her, you do not speak for me. I speak for myself. I don't need anyone to speak for me. And I find it personally offensive that you would suggest anything like that.
And I would also like to add something to this. I thought everything that Lexi said was very important, so I didn't want to interrupt her during that. But I just want to say that I think that it is important. This is why we have things like sex offender lists, so that we can keep ourselves and our children away from people who might violate them. Okay? So it's important to not cover things up. It's important to put information like this out in the open. And I would like to say to this Linda person, you do not speak for me. I also speak for myself, and I definitely advocate for everybody out there to make a video about this subject and to speak for yourself.
This type of stuff this allows those type of people to operate right under our noses. When you have people wanting to not talk about it because it's too much drama or whatever, because you find it embarrassing. Well, I don't find it embarrassing to keep children safe. I don't find anything wrong with that. I don't find anything wrong with Scharla's video.
But I do find people who want to cover things like this up embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I think that those people do not belong in the Reborn community.
Like I said in my other video, I think as adults we have a responsibility to keep the younger people in our community safe. You know, this is like my second family, this online community. And I take that very seriously. And I think that anybody who wants to shove this under the rug and not talk about it, you know, that's how rape victims, that's why rape victims don't contact the police. That's why children don't tell their parents what's going on. All this secrecy is dangerous. And it creates an environment for these people to do whatever they want because nobody wants to talk about it. So I want to say thank you to Scharla for being brave enough to talk about it.
Yes, thank you, Scharla.
And bring up an uncomfortable subject because it means protecting the younger folks who maybe can't protect themselves. So that's all.